I'm Dina Driver. I'm the owner and publisher of DriverWorks Ink in Regina, Saskatchewan. I am a self-publisher and a traditional publisher and a hybrid publisher. So I do all three sorts of publishing. I do books that I write myself. I work with authors and help them. This hybrid part is the co-publishing of their work, so they pay the costs of the production of the book. And then traditional publishing, I take some authors' works under my own banner and I pay the costs and they receive a royalty for their work. So I do all three of those. Now I have a 3-page agreement for the hybrid publishing, helping authors with their self-publishing of their books, and I have a 15-page agreement with the traditional royalty. More details, but same sorts of information. In the 2 types of agreements that I have with authors, the publishing contracts, there we talk about royalties and the timeliness in terms of when the manuscript comes to me, when the book will be published. There is subsidiary rights, there are copyright information, and who's going to do which jobs, and all of those details are just kind of standard in the agreements that I have with the authors, and they see that right at the very beginning of the process, even before we agree to work together. With the hybrid publishing, the authors actually end up owning the books, so a lot of those details don't need to be in the big contract because it's their book to do with as they choose, and one of the things they choose is whether I help them market the book, and I help make that decision as well, whether I think it's something that's marketable or not. The first time that I talk with any author, I ask them 2 questions. Every author, I ask, why do you want to publish your book? And then what are you going to do with it once it's published? Because as an author myself, I recognize that a large part of the work comes after you've written the book and published it. You have to figure out how to get readers to know that your book is out there and to be interested in it enough to search it out and buy it. So I ask them those questions the very first time, and we talk about the topic of their book and where they think it, like what's their purpose. Do they want to publish it only for their own family? And I've done books like that where I put the book together and give it back to the author and they do whatever they want with it. Do they want to get it out to the public because there's a specific need out there, or there's a specific story they need to tell or want to tell? So we go through all of that at the very beginning of the process, and then again kind of fine-tune it as the process goes along.